When I was young, my mother used to say, the food you eat can be your medicine, or it can be your poison. Back then, I thought she was being poetic. Years later, after decades of studying medicine and the science of healing, I realized she was right. Food isn't just fuel, it's information. Every bite you take sends instructions to your body, telling your cells, your blood vessels, and your immune system how to behave. When you eat the right foods, your body listens, and it begins to heal itself. Now, for many men, something interesting happens after age 50. You notice your energy isn't what it used to be. You wake up a little stiffer. You might gain weight even though you haven't changed your diet much. Maybe your sleep feels lighter or recovery after exercise takes longer. People call it just aging, but aging isn't the enemy. It's how we age that matters, and food plays a central role. Your body has 5 powerful defense systems that keep you healthy: your circulation's angiogenesis, regeneration through stem cells, your gut microbiome, DNA protection, and your immune system. When these systems work well, you feel strong. When they weaken, you start to feel that slow decline we often blame on age. The good news is you can switch them back on with food. Let's start with your blood vessels. Every cell in your body depends on them to deliver oxygen and nutrients. When the network of vessels is balanced, you heal faster and stay vibrant. When it's out of balance, disease finds an opportunity. Certain foods, green tea, tomatoes, berries, and cruciferous vegetables contain natural compounds that help your body prune away abnormal vessels while nourishing the healthy ones. Even something as simple as cooking tomatoes increases lycopene, a compound that protects your circulation and helps starve diseases like cancer of their blood supply. After 50, blood flow naturally slows down. You might feel colder hands and feet or slower recovery, but you can reactivate your circulation. Drinking brewed green tea, for example, has been shown to improve microcirculation and help your body defend against inflammation. That simple cup in the morning can literally change the biology of your day. Timing also matters. Your body follows a circadian rhythm, a built-in clock that coordinates digestion, hormones, and repair. When you eat late at night, your system can't focus on healing, it's busy digesting. Try finishing dinner at least 3 hours before bed. That short window of nighttime fasting gives your body time to repair tissues, regulate metabolism, and clear damaged cells. Inside your gut live about 39 trillion microbes, a whole inner ecosystem that influences your metabolism, mood, and immunity. As we age, we tend to lose beneficial bacteria, but the right foods can restore them. Fiber-rich plants, beans, fruits, nuts, and fermented foods like yogurt or kimchi feed those microbes and keep your gut defenses strong. Even the spacing between meals, giving your gut 4 or 5 hours to rest, allows it to clean and heal itself. All these choices add up. Each sip of green tea, each forkful of vegetables, each hour of overnight rest tells your body, repair, rebuild, protect. If you're a man over 50, you are not powerless against aging. Your body hasn't forgotten how to heal, it just needs the right signals. Food is that signal. When you eat to heal, you don't just extend life, you expand the quality of it. In the next part, we'll look at specific healing foods and how they work together to activate your body's 5 defense systems, turning everyday meals into medicine for life. Now that we've talked about how your body's defense systems work, let's go deeper into the foods that can actually activate those systems. You see, not all foods are created equal. Some merely fill your stomach, others light up your biology. These are what I call healing foods, foods that don't just prevent disease, but actually awaken your body's hidden ability to regenerate and repair. Let's start with berries. Blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, all rich in natural chemicals called anthocyanins. These are the pigments that give berries their deep color. When you eat them, they strengthen your blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and improve your brain function. Research has shown that people who eat berries regularly have slower cognitive decline as they age. The compounds in berries literally protect neurons, the cells of your brain, from damage. Next, let's talk about one of my favorite ingredients, olive oil. In places like Greece and southern Italy, where people live long, healthy lives, olive oil isn't treated as a luxury, it's a daily staple. What makes it so powerful are its polyphenols, natural antioxidants that lower inflammation, support healthy cholesterol, and even activate your body's stem cells. One study showed that olive oil polyphenols can help regenerate the endothelium, the thin inner lining of your blood vessels, keeping them flexible and young. Try this small change. Replace butter or margarine with extra virgin olive oil. Over time, that simple swap can dramatically reduce your risk of heart disease. Another healing food is mushrooms. For centuries, mushrooms have been used in traditional medicine to boost immunity. Today, science explains why. Compounds called beta-glucans in mushrooms train your immune cells to recognize and respond to threats more effectively. Think of them as a personal trainer for your immune system, keeping it strong, balanced, and ready. Mushrooms like shiitake, maitake, and oyster mushrooms are especially rich in these compounds. Even the humble white button mushroom offers powerful benefits. Now, consider citrus fruits, oranges, lemons, grapefruits. They're rich in vitamin C, but they also contain bioflavonoids that protect your DNA from damage. DNA protection is one of the 5 core healing systems, and food plays a huge role in preserving it. Here's a tip. When you drink green tea, add a squeeze of lemon. The vitamin C helps your body absorb more catechins, the active compounds in tea, making it even more powerful for your circulation and cellular protection. That's what I call food synergy. When 2 foods work together to multiply their healing effects, you can build synergy at every meal. Tomatoes cooked with olive oil release more lycopene, which your body can then use to support blood vessels. Mushrooms and green vegetables provide compounds that activate stem cells and boost your immune response. And when you finish a meal with berries, you add antioxidants that protect your DNA and metabolism. Every time you combine these foods, you're not just eating, you're creating a biological symphony of healing. One of the most encouraging findings from my research is how quickly these effects can start. Within days of changing your diet, your blood circulation begins to improve. Within weeks, inflammation markers in your blood drop. Within months, your metabolism becomes more efficient. Your body is constantly rebuilding itself, cell by cell, molecule by molecule. The food you choose today becomes part of who you are tomorrow. So when you sit down to eat, think of it this way. You're not feeding disease, you're feeding defense. You're feeding healing. In the next part, we'll explore how food can activate your stem cells, your body's natural repair toolkit, and how even simple dietary changes can help your tissues regenerate, recover, and grow stronger at any age. One of the most remarkable discoveries in modern medicine is that our bodies are not fixed. They're constantly renewing themselves. Right now, inside you, new cells are being created to replace the old. Your skin renews roughly every month. Your liver can regenerate after injury. Even your heart has the ability to grow new cells slowly but surely. At the center of this renewal are stem cells, the body's natural repair system. Think of them as tiny toolkits waiting for instructions. When you get a cut, when a muscle tears, when your organs age, stem cells wake up, rush to the site, and begin to rebuild. But just like any repair crew, they need the right environment to work well. That environment is shaped by what you eat. Certain foods can actually activate your stem cells, encouraging regeneration and slowing the aging process. Let's start with soy foods like tofu, soy milk, or edamame. Soy contains a natural compound called genistein, which helps your body's stem cells repair damaged blood vessels. In men, this supports better circulation and even helps improve muscle recovery after activity. And contrary to some myths, soy does not lower testosterone when eaten in moderation. It supports hormone balance and heart health. Another powerful food for regeneration is kiwi. This small fruit is a powerhouse of vitamin C and natural antioxidants that protect your DNA and stimulate stem cells in the skin and connective tissues. People who eat kiwi regularly have better immune balance and faster wound healing. It's like giving your cells a gentle nudge to perform at their best. Now, let's talk about dark chocolate. Yes, chocolate can be healing. Pure dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao is rich in flavonols that improve blood flow and activate stem cells involved in muscle and cardiovascular repair. In clinical studies, people who consumed small amounts of dark chocolate daily showed improved oxygen delivery to their muscles and better endurance. Of course, moderation matters. Just 1 or 2 small squares a day is enough. Next, let's move to seafood, particularly oily fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which not only reduce inflammation, but also help stem cells survive longer and function better. Your brain, heart, and even your gut benefit from these healthy fats. They build cell membranes and allow your cells to communicate efficiently. If you don't eat fish, you can find omega-3s in walnuts, flax seeds, or chia seeds, plants that deliver the same healing message in a different form. One of my favorite examples of food and regeneration comes from research on the Mediterranean diet. People who eat this way, with olive oil, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and seafood, show higher levels of circulating stem cells in their blood. That means their bodies are constantly renewing naturally. But remember, regeneration doesn't happen in isolation. It's supported by all your body's defense systems, your circulation, your microbiome, your immunity. So when you eat healing foods, you're not just turning on one system, you're awakening the entire orchestra. And timing still matters. Your stem cells are most active during sleep and fasting periods. That's when your body shifts from growth mode to repair mode. So eating an early dinner and allowing your body 2 hours overnight without food gives your stem cells space to do their work. You wake up lighter, clearer, and stronger, not just because of rest, but because healing has taken place while you slept. When you think about it, food isn't only about survival, it's communication. Every meal tells your body something. Eat processed foods, and you're telling your biology to inflame, to store fat, to slow down. Eat healing foods, soy, kiwi, olive oil, mushrooms, seafood, and you're telling it to regenerate, to restore, to thrive. The message is simple. You are constantly under construction, and food is your blueprint. In the next part, we'll talk about the immune system, your body's most powerful defense, and how foods like garlic, turmeric, tea, and leafy greens can train it to fight disease while keeping inflammation under control. Your immune system is one of the most extraordinary features of your body. It's your internal guardian, always scanning, always protecting, and always learning. Every second, it's detecting viruses, bacteria, and damaged cells, deciding what to destroy and what to repair. But here's the challenge: after age 50, this system can become unbalanced. It can weaken, leaving you more vulnerable to infections, or it can become overactive, leading to chronic inflammation. That inflammation silently drives many of the diseases we associate with aging: heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, even cognitive decline. The good news is that you can retrain your immune system through food. You can teach it to be strong yet calm, ready to fight when needed, but peaceful when it's not. Let's start with one of the oldest medicinal foods in the world: garlic. When you crush or chop fresh garlic, it releases a compound called allicin. Allicin boosts your white blood cells, helping them detect and destroy viruses more efficiently. It's also anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial, meaning it helps your immune system without overactivating it. Try adding fresh garlic near the end of cooking, not too early, because high heat destroys allicin. Another immune-supporting food is turmeric, the golden spice used for centuries in Asia. Its active compound, curcumin, helps regulate inflammation by calming the overactive parts of your immune system while keeping your defenses sharp. Pair turmeric with a little black pepper and olive oil. This combination increases absorption and unlocks its full healing potential. Then there's green tea, one of my favorite beverages for immune health. Green tea is rich in EGCG, a compound that not only boosts immune function but also helps your body recognize abnormal cells and clear them out before they become a problem. It's like sending your immune system to a training camp, improving accuracy and discipline. Drinking 2 or 3 cups of green tea a day can make a measurable difference in your immune resilience. And don't underestimate leafy greens: spinach, kale, arugula, and Swiss chard. These plants are packed with folate and antioxidants that support the production of new immune cells. They also help your microbiome, those trillions of friendly bacteria in your gut, produce short-chain fatty acids, which directly strengthen your immune system's balance. Now, one of the most fascinating areas of research is how your gut and your immune system are connected. About 70% of your immune cells actually live in your gut. That means every bite you eat communicates directly with your immunity. When your diet is rich in fiber, prebiotics, and fermented foods, your gut bacteria release compounds that calm inflammation and train your immune cells to recognize threats accurately. But when your diet is high in processed foods and sugar, that system becomes confused. It starts to attack healthy tissues, leading to chronic disease. This is why healing begins in the gut. Your food choices determine whether your immune system becomes a weapon against disease or a source of it. Another simple but powerful immune booster is sleep. During deep sleep, your body releases cytokines, special proteins that help regulate immune responses. If you eat too late, drink alcohol before bed, or sleep poorly, this balance is disrupted. But if you finish eating early, stay hydrated, and allow your body to rest, you create the ideal internal environment for immune restoration. One more immune healing habit: get a little sunlight every day. Vitamin D, which your skin makes from sunlight, helps your immune system recognize threats and prevents it from becoming overactive. Just 10-20 minutes of gentle morning light can make a difference. Remember, your immune system doesn't need to be boosted constantly. It needs to be balanced. Garlic, turmeric, green tea, leafy greens, fermented foods, and good sleep. These are your allies in that balance. They teach your immune system to be smart, steady, and strong. Your goal isn't to fight your body, it's to work with it. Food is the language your immune system understands best. In the next part, we'll bring everything together: how to combine healing foods, timing, and lifestyle into one daily pattern that keeps your body in a constant state of repair, renewal, and vitality. We've explored how food can activate your body's 5 powerful defense systems: your circulation, regeneration, microbiome, DNA protection, and immunity. Each one is like a guardian, and when they work together, your body becomes its own best doctor. But the real magic happens when you bring all of these insights into your everyday life. Healing isn't a single choice, it's a daily rhythm. It's how you start your morning, how you eat throughout the day, how you rest at night, and how you live with intention. Let's imagine a day built around healing. You wake up and hydrate, maybe with a glass of water and a squeeze of lemon. That simple act helps your body flush out waste and prepares your digestive system for the day. Then, instead of a sugary breakfast, you start with something light but powerful. Perhaps oatmeal with berries, nuts, and a drizzle of olive oil, or green tea with whole grain toast and avocado. These foods deliver antioxidants, fiber, and healthy fats that activate your body's metabolism and fuel your microbiome. At lunchtime, you focus on balance: a plate rich in color. Greens for your immune system, tomatoes for circulation, mushrooms for cellular defense, and maybe a small portion of salmon or lentils for protein and regeneration. Remember, color equals healing. The more natural colors on your plate, the more your body recognizes those nutrients as medicine. Midday is a good time to move. It doesn't have to be intense. A 20-minute walk after lunch can improve blood flow, balance blood sugar, and even support your microbiome. Movement is food for your circulation. Dinner becomes your time to repair. Try to eat early, 2 to 3 hours before bed. This allows your body to switch from digestion to restoration. A vegetable-rich soup, a small salad with olive oil and lemon, or lightly grilled vegetables with beans or fish. These foods calm inflammation and prepare your body for deep, healing sleep. And that sleep is crucial. During the night, your stem cells wake up, your immune system rebalances, and your DNA undergoes repair. Food gives your body the tools to heal, but rest gives it the time to do so. This daily rhythm, mindful eating, moderate movement, restorative sleep is how you activate the healing power within you. Now let's talk about mindset, because healing isn't just biological, it's emotional and mental too. When you eat with awareness, when you view food as a form of self-respect, something profound happens. You begin to feel gratitude for what your body can do, rather than frustration for what it cannot. That shift in mindset from control to care changes everything. Healing is not about perfection. It's about consistency. You don't need to eat perfectly every day. You just need to keep sending your body the right messages most of the time. Each good choice adds up. Every cup of green tea, every serving of berries, every early bedtime, it all counts. Your body is listening always. It's responding even now to the choices you make. The truth is, you don't need to wait for illness to begin healing. You can start right where you are, at any age, in any condition, simply by choosing foods that help your body thrive. Because the goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live better, with energy, clarity, and joy. You have within you everything needed to heal. Food is the key that unlocks that potential. So the next time you sit down to eat, remember, you're not just filling your stomach, you're writing the story of your health, one meal, one moment, one choice at a time.